everyone, Ivy Lee Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm going to do a little bit of an update. I have greatly improved my Boreas boss, our Arbiter of Frost team, and I wanted to show it off.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
Alright, so let's try to give you guys an update. I was at like, what, B+? It was pretty brutal. B for brutal, right guys? It was hard. I think I was at B or B+. That was not ideal. I felt like a noob, for sure. But hey, we're on to S. Maybe more? We'll see. But I figured I would do my run with a different team with you guys after kind of playing around more, figuring out the details, and yeah. There's some quirky stuff here, and not everything is super obvious. It does say here, when a hero applies a buff by casting, they will be frozen permanently. All heroes' revival times increase by 60 seconds. I didn't even read that part in the beginning. I was just looking directly at the boss's skills. So buffs are bad. But honestly, I had, this S score, I had, with a Torador that had an invigoration set. And it didn't seem to matter. The invigoration didn't seem to matter, but then again, I don't think I was applying the invigoration buff on anybody. I also had done it before that with, what's her name? Elowen with an invigoration set and didn't seem to have any problems of them freezing permanently. This frozen permanently, I'm kind of confused by. It didn't seem to show. So I don't think invigoration actually matters unless it's just visually not showing. So let me know in the comments below if you know of any weird issues with that. All right, so besides that, I think I really wanted to try bringing in more of my nightmare heroes like Lust and Arrogance because I just think what I was using wasn't working. And I felt a little bit better than my Infernal heroes. I was like kind of playing around with Twin Fiend and all that. And I think at the end of the day, I ended up doing better with like Lust and Arrogance. So one thing I haven't done yet that I want to do is try Anai. I kind of forgot that I have her. So she's someone that a lot of people are using in all the top teams. I do end up using Salazar. Of course, I'm going to be using Nisalt and Kyuk. But you can see my team here at the bottom, top 1%. I'm going to go ahead and I changed my gear for Torador. I don't know if it's going to make any difference or not. But I did change it. And then I'll show you guys my gear that's on my heroes. And I'm using like my Silas gear on my Nisalt. Or wait, no. I'm using my Hex gear on Nisalt. Oh man. But alrighty. I really wanted to get this out sooner, but I have been struggling physically, just feeling very pregnant is the best way to put it. And today was even more of a struggle, but I'm here and I'm trying. And yeah, I feel like I'm literally exploding from the inside out, but I guess that's expected at 36 weeks pregnant. All right, let's do the thing. So yeah, we have the Torador in here for the Lord bonus with my other Nightmare folks. I'm going to do this manually and see if I can get any better this time around, but might as well show you guys what we're working with. Let me put myself over here maybe instead. Let's do the thing. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with. We are definitely going to have to time some stuff for the boss main hit. So, okay, we're going to have Salazar here, Arrogance behind him because he's in Realm Tear. We're going to have Lust on this side and Torador on this side, so that Lust is only hitting the heroes that are part of the Nightmare faction. Otherwise, if she's hitting the other people, she's just damaging them and not actually helping. So she does boost the Nightmare faction allies, so that's pretty cool. But alright, here we go. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and use Salazar's ult because this is a quick start. All right, now boss rush phase. In the beginning, I do try to pop everybody right away because it's pretty easy to pop the first shield. So if that seems pretty good, I do want to make sure this defense down is up when I'm popping ultimates if I can, but Torador does a pretty good job of that. So right now, boom, Salazar is kind of the popper for me of the shields. So we're gonna get a couple of those Frost Tempests, right? Frost Tempest, and then the Cryo Shield after the second Frost Tempest. That's kind of what you're looking for. Boom. And now we're gonna go ahead and pop Salazar and then everyone else. Lust, you really need to make sure you're not holding her ultimate too long or she doesn't heal. Ooh, I've got to be quicker on Nasalt. Waiting to use Nasalt till right after the burst seems to be best as well, if you can. Except for the very end when you need to use everybody. Alright, so I wish Nasalt was ready. I maybe should have timed that one a little bit better. But ideally, after the core is broken, he's supposed to take more damage. We just don't visually see that, which I find kind of confusing. Again, I should have saved. So I kind of messed this run up already. I should have saved for after we broke the shield, because supposedly he takes more damage. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't actually show that properly. All right, we're getting a little bit harder, so I'm going to go ahead and save my ultimates for the others as well. Ooh, oh no, oh no. All right, I'm going to pop just in case. All right, I was a little worried there. I was going to, my Salazar wasn't going to catch up. But we're already at A, which was literally already better than what I was the first time. And Torador here, keep that defense down. All right, now let's see if we can hold any other ultimates. We're definitely going to hold Salazar for this pop right here. Can we do it quickly? Ooh, it's close, it's close. Yeah, I think we're good. Just barely. All right, boom. Now would be the perfect time to pop everyone's ultimates if they were ready, but they're not, unfortunately. So now I'm not going to pop ultimates until the cryo. Again, the shields, because it's getting harder and harder. So I'm going to pop Salazar and then Lust. Lust is going to die if I don't pop her. All right, so Lust, I'm going to hold an assault for the end if I can, if I think I can. The defense down was not up. Oh boy. All right, let's use an assault right there. Extra damage. We're already at S, doing really great. But 24 seconds left. We're just going to run out of time. If we could survive the whole fight, that is ideal, right? Surviving the whole dang fight, but I did kind of use everybody's ultimates, and not everyone is ready, so this last shield we're not gonna burst. I would have needed... Oh, we ran out of time anyway. So this is just pure damage. I survived the whole thing, right? So the only way to really improve my score, which this was now my highest score, would have been if I actually improved my damage. That's it. So not so bad. I'm honestly very happy with S because this is pretty hard. Now, again, if I had a little bit more ideal heroes, would it be even better? Yes. But like the timings I was not perfect with, but it's a little bit confusing. So I will show what I mean there. But it's a weird thing that it doesn't have, like I said, the spinny above the head. Because it does say, like, after you destroy the cryocore, the Arbiter of Frost suffers enhanced cryoflesh vulnerability for 15 seconds. But I don't see any visuals of this really happening, except maybe the actual damage procs. If we look, maybe they are more if we actually see each number. But I feel like there should be a buff, debuff, the spinny above the weakening, like above their head, like when someone's weakened. I wish that showed to make that very obvious. Alright, so yeah, I tried again and couldn't really get any better than the S, so we're just going to leave it at that for now. Let me show you what I'm actually working with here. So we do have Torador in an Infernal Roar set, because why not? It gave him pretty solid attack speed, which definitely helps for stuff like this. The Tuning Crystal allows him to heal. He has, for every 10 basic attacks landed, he deals AoE damage, and then he also restores HP. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give him a decent damage set and see if anything helps, but he's really not doing much damage in this comp, so it's helpful though, because the defense break is allowing everyone else to do more damage, which is more important. So I do have an A2 Arrogance, if it was A3, oh, it'd be so much better. But he's in Soulbond Arcana here, the same build I have for Guild Boss, and he is in Realm Tear, which is why I put him behind Salazar anyway, to make sure we take advantage of the extra tile distance. We have Salazar in a Scarlet Hunt as well, and this is the same as my guild boss gear too. Didn't change anything. It's not perfect. He could definitely have more attack speed. And I would love more crit damage on him, but he's kind of in my worst out of all my guild boss people, he's kind of in my worst set. Lust is in Infernal Roar with her exclusive artifact, and the same stuff I have for guild boss as well. And then I do have Cuke in like the Rage Regen set, and then trying to get as much attack speed as possible. I didn't even level up all the gear, just focusing on getting attack speed. He has 666 attack speed. Pretty crazy, and that's not even like with perfect gear. Like, look at this piece, and look at this piece, 80. And this is a max one, obviously. This has a nice roll, and this has a decent roll, but, you know, it could be better. And he's just in this to restore a little HP, to keep him alive in case he's a little squishier, because he is a rare, and he's in mediocre gear that's focusing attack speed. So that was kind of him. And then I have an Assault here that is in my Hex gear, which I use for Guild Boss as well. So there's my Hex build for Guild Boss. Pretty much a little bit different based on the stats, but yeah, with Tear of Twilight, why not? Let him smash. But yeah, you're gonna see them used a lot. Like, obviously a lot of people here have Tear of Twilight maxed to get the best damage out of their Assault. You're gonna see everyone's in Soulbound Arcana. And yeah, mine could be a little better. I'm not the top tier. I don't expect to be in the top like 50, honestly. I don't wail that hard. But there's some really fun stuff. Oh hey, Win the Gray. But yeah, Anai is a beast for this. It's someone I want to try. But I think for right now, I mean my level, okay, there's someone without an awakening. It's nice to see her being used without awakenings. But I feel like that's kind of, if you're gonna go the Infernal route with Twin Fiend, then Anai makes sense. But I kind of went the Nightmare route, and I got so much better. So I'm really happy with that, honestly. So I will improve my other ones as well. So like right now, I just did the first two. I just did with whatever I had on, and I have not done the improved versions. Like I know I could add again Eileen and others, and Eileen and Pharisee to the Wasteland Titan one, possibly, which should definitely improve my score. And I know I had an Ezrin that wasn't fully geared when I did this battle. The Conqueror, when I did that battle, I had Abomination not fully geared. So like these two, I'm going to try to see if we can improve this week before it expires if I get a chance. But I did want to start with the Arbiter of Frost because it's a new and exciting one. And I'm pretty happy with the top 1%. I don't know about you guys. That's pretty good. Oh my god, we're so close for S+, though. I got 107, 106, and it's 107. Alright, yeah, I did try a couple times to really improve my damage. I can't even get the 106 again, so I'm just gonna be happy with that for now. S is fine. I'm happy. I'm able to buy some stuff from the Redeem shop. And yeah, I'll improve the others here soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.